I want to thank our terrific leader here, Yvette Lewis, who's the former chair of the Democratic Party. And I'm proud that she's the chair of the Van Hollen for Senate campaign. So thank you, Yvette Lewis. Now to all our terrific congressional candidates, and we are so fortunate, you heard from them. We are so fortunate to have an incredible, talented group that's focused on trying to make sure that every person in our community, every person in our state, and every person in our country has an opportunity to get the best start in life and to live the American dream. Let's give a big round of applause to all our congressional candidates. They're terrific. And I also want to say to our legislators who spent 90 days in Annapolis. I see Rich Madaleno there. I'm sure there are others here. I want to thank them for all the work they did. You know, they're in a different time. When I was in the legislature, we also had a Democratic governor. Now we learned the hard way in Maryland that you can't always count on winning statewide as a Democrat. You got to work hard in every part of the state. But our legislators did a terrific job in Annapolis the last 90 days. Let's give it up for all of them. And then Susan Lee, absolutely, equal pay for equal work. They passed it in the state legislature. We got to get it done in Congress. Now to all of you, listen, in my experience in public life, one thing has become crystal clear, which is that nothing happens, nothing big happens in the county council, in the state legislature, or in the United States Congress without a grassroots movement of people who are determined to make change at the local and neighborhood and community level. So at the end of the day, you are all the change that you want to see in the world. We just got to go out there and get it. Now, here's the thing. The only way we're going to get it is if everybody goes out to vote. Because I will tell you, this community, this wonderful, diverse, terrific community, in the last Democratic primary, had a pathetic turnout. I got to tell you, just got to level with you. It was really bad. And it wasn't so great in the general election. So what we got to do is use this primary to build momentum for the general election. Are you going to do that? Yeah! Because we have a hell of a fight on our hands at the level of the White House. I know others have talked about this, but I remember about a year ago when I was starting the Senate race, you know, people said, you know, Donald Trump, it was kind of a, you know, joke. People thought it was a reality show, flash in the pan. It is very scary that right now in the United States of America, the Republican presidential frontrunner has raised himself up by dividing Americans against each other, by trying to tear people apart, by pitting people against each other based on religion and ethnicity and race. And that's not who we are in the United States of America. It's not who we are here in Montgomery County. Look at this great county. We need people who pull people together. And that's what I've tried to do my entire life. And we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do to make sure that we make good on the promise of America and make sure that every child has the very best start in life. And my goodness, we need an economy that works for everybody, not just the folks who've already made it to the top and at the 1%. And we need to end the scourge of gun violence, and we need to end the scandal of mass incarceration in the United States of America. And we need to get rid of the climate deniers and do something about climate change. So we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do. I was so proud to work with President Obama when we had a majority in Congress. We did a lot of good work together. The Economic Recovery Bill, Wall Street reform, and, of course, the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare. 17 million Americans have access to affordable health care today. But now, right now, I'm tired of having just to stop the Tea Party from rolling us back. The only way we stop them from just trying to roll us back, and we have stopped them, but we want to go forward. And that's what this election is all about, because we need to win a majority in the United States Senate. We saw what happened with Mitch McConnell and the President's Supreme Court nominee. Within about 30 seconds of Justice Scalia passing away, Mitch McConnell said he wasn't even going to have a hearing on the President's nominee, no matter who it was. We got to change that. We need to win a majority of the United States Senate. We need to make sure we have a majority of the United States House. That's that begins with all of you here. So are you all, I'm going to ask you a couple questions. Are all of you going to grab at least 15 other people? Just take personal responsibility for getting 15 other people who are not otherwise planning to vote. And we're here in the Democratic primary. There are a lot of registered Democrats who just don't come out in these primaries. So I need each of you to raise your hand if you're going to get 15 more Democrats who are registered to vote but aren't coming out to vote. We need everybody to take a bumper sticker. There's some back there. I want you to take a Van Halen bumper sticker and take the bumper sticker of the congressional candidate that you're supporting. And I need for you to take a lawn sign and plant that in your lawn and tell all your neighbors. Can you all do that? All right. And take lawn signs. We have terrific candidates here. So we got a lot of work to do. But the other thing we all know, all that work we need to do in our country, we cannot get it done without all of you. And we can't get it done if you don't get out to vote. So early voting goes through Thursday. Please let everybody know. And then, of course, we have primary day, Tuesday, April 26th. Are we going to get it done? Thank you. God bless you. Let's get to work.